G'day and welcome to Heads or Tails Down Under Coins. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the Australian Women's Weekly Birthday Cake 2025 12 coin premium recipe box collection. So, got the big dog now, not just the little roll with the little book. This is the set with all the coins involved in the set, except for the proof coin, which is with a recipe book, and we'll have another video on that coming up. This is the recipe box, so there you go. That's the front of the box there. The Australian Women's Weekly Children's Birthday Book, a birthday cake book, 2025 12 coin collection. There we go. And opening up the box, we've got $2 coloured coin with the clock on it. So that's the cake itself on the actual $2 coin. So yeah, it looks pretty decent. Different looking cake. And we'll zoom it in on the coin because that's what we're here for. Here for the coins. It's a coin video, not a cake video, but we'll make both happen. And that's the coin itself, the $2 coin. So this is uncirculated because it's not a part of change. It's on a card. It's in its capsule straight away, straight from the mint. And that's the back of the card itself there as well. There's specifications of the coin. Royal Australian Mint. Done. No mintage yet, so that'll probably come out pretty soon. I guess on the $2 coins. But not yet. Then you got the index as well. Zoom out. It's a bit too close. There we go. It's about the cakes. Yeah. The big baker myself, so if you wanted to pause and read those, you could. On how to prepare the cakes. Next coin in is the Humpty Dumpty, and it is a $1 coin from Australia. So there we see the Humpty Dumpty cake in all its colour off to the right of the screen there, and then we've got the coin. We'll zoom in for you to have a look at the coin. Pretty good coin. It's very accurate to what the cake looked like. There we go. So Humpty Dumpty. Pretty good looking coins here. Flip it over so you can have a look at the back side of the card and the blurb about the Humpty Dumpty cake. And the mintage is on these ones, so it's 81,500 on the $1 coins. I think one of them could be a bit lower than that, so we'll bump into that eventually. This is the recipe for the Humpty Dumpty cake. So there we go. So if you wanted to have a bit of a look at the recipe, you can pause and probably bake yourself or make yourself one of these delicious looking Humpty Dumpty cakes. There we go. That's the card for the cake. And onto the swimming pool, it says. So there we go. So it looks like it's got some chocolate sticks and with some jello in it. The cake there off to the right side. The swimming pool. And we'll have a look at the coin on the card itself. There we go. Make sure it's a bit straighter. That's the coin. Very good looking coins these are. They're getting more and more detailed down there at the Royal Australian Mint. with all the designs that they put on the coins. Looking very good. Looking very schmick. There we go. Swimming pool. And that's the back side of the coin. And we've got Charlie on there again. 81,500 minted. And that's the back side of the card. And we've got... Oh, I went in the wrong spot. Swimming pool done. And... Oh. Make sure you look at the recipe. Sorry about that. Of the swimming pool. There we go. If you want to make yourself a swimming pool cake. There we go. Pause. And the back side of that card as well. So there we go. So if you want to pause and make yourself the cake. And we're on to the racing track. So this is one when if you bought the book with the roll of coins, would have been one of the options that you would have ended up with. So you would have ended up with this, the racing track, if not the choo-choo train. So it would have been either one of them to put into the book slot. But with this set, it has both. So that is the racetrack. It's a big figure 8. We have a couple of cars on it. You probably wouldn't be eating the Matchbox cars there. And you've got some beautiful looking printing or engraving, whatever you want to throw at it on the coin there. Very good artwork. There we go. Decent looking coins. Got to be really happy with these coins, that's for sure. They're doing well. There's Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Okay. And then zoom out so you can have a look at the back of the coin there. So this is one of the lower minted ones. So this one's at 76,500 minted. Like I said, it was one of the options when you grab the book with the coin roll, the 10 coin roll. This is one of the options. You would have ended up with this or the choo-choo train. And I'll show you the racing track recipe there for you. It's the front of the card of the recipe. So you can make it yourself. Pause. And the back of the card. Pause. There we go. Give you an option to build it. Make it. Oh, the rubber ducky. It's an interesting looking cake. He's got some chips for beak and some popcorn for the top of his head. So he's he's out there, the ducky. Look at it, and he's got a big bow on him. All right, we'll spin that coin around because it's definitely upside down on the coin. There we go. Zoom in for you to take a look at that coin. Very interesting cake. Love to know the person who made this cake. Very interesting. Crazy imagination going on. Rubber ducky. $1 coin from Australia. There we go. And we'll spin him around so you can look at the back side of the coin. Get Charlie on there again. And we've got the specifications of the coin. 81,500 of these ones. And then we'll look at the recipe for you real quick. So pause to build the rubber ducky. And pause the back side of the card. And then moving on to the next one, which is the cuddly koala. It's definitely a sad looking koala, but he's there. You can tell they've done it well with what they've got to work with in food to make the koala bear, I guess. that's the coin there itself. There we go. The old cuddly koala. Beautiful looking coin. And we got Charlie again. How you going, Charlie? Charles III, Australia 2025. Back side of the card, 81,500 minted. There we go. And moving along to the recipe card, which is there for you to pause the cuddly koala. And backside of the card, pause. There we go. Moving on. And it's the echidna. He's got some sticks hanging out of the top of him. And he's got some little, probably Smarties for eyes, I'd say. And we'll spin that coin around. It's definitely not straight on the coin. On the card, sorry. The coin was not straight. There we go. And that's the echidna on the $1 coin. Looking pretty decent. There we go. Nicely done. Go the Royal Australian Mint. There we go. Charlie on there. Zoom out, look at the back side of the card, and you got 81,500 again minted. Moving on to the recipe for the echidna. And there we go, that's the ingredients, the directions for you for the echidna. Pause. And back side of the coin, pause. There we go. And we've got next coin and cake is a Robot. There we go. There we go. And it's a decent looking robot, I guess. Yeah, like I said, that's the best they could come up with probably back in the 70s or 80s when this book came out. 70s would have been. Hence the 50 years. And there's the coin itself there. Beautiful looking coin. And Charlie again. Yeah, Charlie. On the back side of our coins now. Head side. And 81,500 minted. And over to the recipe for you for Robot. And there it is. Pause for the recipe. And backside of the coin. Backside of the coin. Backside of the recipe card. Pause. There you go. Plenty of time to do it. Tip truck is next. And yeah, definitely a tip truck. It's got some lollies or some yum yums in the back of that tip truck. And let's have a look at the coin itself. He's upside down on the card. There we go. You don't want to do that. You want to look at him. And it's the $1 coin. Pretty schmick looking. And let's have a look at the back side of the card. And that coin itself. We've got Charlie. Hello, Charlie. And 81,500. There we go. Tip truck. Recipe. There we go. Tip truck recipe. Pause. And the back side of the card. Pause. Plenty of time to do that. There we go. And we've got the Candy Castle. So that's definitely got some frosting on it. And some Smarties by the looks of that. Yum yum. And coin is upside down again. Spin him around. There we go. There we go. Candy Castle. There we go. And King Charles III, Australia 2025 again on the coins. There we go. 81,500. There we go. Candy Castle. Moving along. Candy Castle recipe. There we go. Pause. Backside of the card. Pause. Done. And done. And Dolly Vendor. Vanden. Variant. There we go. Got some marshmallows on it. And I guess well, clearly you won't be eating the plastic doll, that's for sure. Hope not. And that's the coin itself there. So the Dolly cake with the big $1 on the coin. Pretty good. Nice looking coins. Lovely looking coins. Australia has the best coins on the planet. Look at that. Ooh. Even King Charles making him look good there. There we go. That's the backside of the card. 81,500. And that's the Dolly. And it's the recipe for her. Pause. And backside of the card. Pause for the Dolly. There we go. And the last coin and the cake. Got the Choo Choo Train. So, like I said, in the book and the coin roll set, you could have ended up with this variant, a Choo Choo Train, or the racing track. So that's why I grabbed this set, so we can actually get this coin in a really... Well, actually end up with this coin, because both the sets I ended up with did not have this coin, so now I do. There we go. Ended up with 2 racing tracks with the 2 sets I purchased. That's the coin itself, the Choo Choo Train. There you go. Spin around, look at the backside of the card for you. So mintage on this is extremely low. So this is where it comes in to be extremely rare and valuable. 16,000. So the mintage counts, people. Remember that. There we go. Choo Choo Train. And it's like he's welded that one in. There we go. So that's the Choo Choo Train recipe. Pause. And backside of the card. Pause. There we go. So that's the full set of the 12. What do we got? Yes, 12 coin set here. Of the Women's Weekly recipe box. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for upcoming videos. And don't forget to leave a comment. What's your favorite cake and which coin and cake made you the hungriest? And don't forget to leave a big fat like, because we're not getting huge amounts of likes. Smash the like button, people. And don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. See ya.